This is how to convert a major triad to a minor triad to a diminished triad, and a major triad to an augmented triad. We're going to do this 3 times with a starting white note triad that's major, and a starting white note triad that's minor, and a starting white note triad that's diminished. So let's start here with C major, which you can see is all white notes. And I want you to think about it this way. You've got a root and then a third, which is a third above the root. 1, 2, 3, a third above the root. And then a third above the third is the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how we refer to the 3 notes in a triad. There's the root, the third, and the fifth. The root, the third, and the fifth. To get a minor triad from a major triad, I lower the third. You can still see there's still a third. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There are 2 thirds and a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I lower the fifth of that minor triad, here's the fifth, I lower it, and now I've got a C diminished triad. 1, 2, 3 is a third. 1, 2, 3 is a third. So I've got 2 thirds stacked on each other, and here I have a diminished fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that it's called a G flat and not an F sharp. Very important. Okay, now we go back to C major. And to make that an augmented triad, we're going to raise the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We raise that up a half step. And now we've got an augmented triad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an augmented fifth from C to G sharp. Let's go on to the next one. Oh yes. So notice how the thirds are stacked in each quality of the triads, right? So we've got a C, which is a major third and a minor third. We've got a C minor, which is a minor third and a major third. We've got a minor third and a minor third for diminished. And then we've got a major third and a major third. There are no other combinations of 2 thirds that you could come up with. Okay, now, so that's all starting on C. C major, C minor, C diminished, C augmented. And that pattern repeats if you start on F and on G. Okay, so we're going to go on. Now let's go white note skips up from D minor. D, E, F, that's a third. F, G, A, that's a third. And from D to A, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a fifth. So we have D minor, which is a minor third and a major third. Now we raise the third of a minor triad to make a major triad. Brightens up, and we've got a major third, 1, 2, 3 to major third, 1, 2, 3, a minor third, and then again a fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a root, a third, and a fifth. The root is the note that gives the chord its name, D. Now we raise the fifth of this minor triad, this major triad, to make an augmented triad. So we've got a major third, 1, 2, 3, and a major third, 1, 2, 3, to give us a augmented triad. Okay, now we go back to D minor. We see our white note skips a minor third and a major third. We lower the fifth to make a diminished triad. So notice, again, the way thirds are stacked in each quality. A minor third and a major third for minor. A major third and a minor third for major. 2 minor thirds for diminished. Remembering that from D to A flat is a diminished fifth. It's a diminished fifth. It's a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's diminished. And then an augmented 1, 2, 3, major third, 1, 2, 3, major third. So the other white note minor triads that you can start with this pattern of changing them would be on E and A. Okay, now white note skips up from B, gives us a diminished triad, 2 minor thirds, and look at the symmetry here. It's like B and F are flanking D, sitting on its throne of some kind. Now I raise the fifth of the diminished triad, and I get a minor triad. And now I raise the third of the minor triad, and I get a major triad. And now I raise the fifth of the major triad to get an augmented triad. So notice how the thirds are stacked. Diminished triad, minor third, minor third. Minor triad, minor third, major third. Major triad, major third, minor third. Augmented triad, major third, major third. What's this interval from B to F double sharp? You see it on the piano keyboard and you think it's a G. You look at it on the staff, it appears as an F double sharp. Well, why is this important? Well, we're going to get into that later. But an important thing for you to remember is that an interval is spelled first by counting the steps. So from B to D sharp is a major third. B, C sharp, D sharp. And we know that an augmented triad is 2 major thirds stacked on top of each other. So we know that we've got to go D something, E something, F something. So it's a D sharp, an E something, we don't care, and an F something. It's an F double sharp. So from D sharp to F double sharp is a major third. And that means that from B to F double sharp is an augmented fifth. So setting aside that potentially devastatingly confusing thing for the time being, go off and play with turning triads that start with a stack of white note skips. Play with turning those into other qualities of chords.